One of the big pieces of news over the last couple of days has been a Substack by a gentleman called Peter Halligan. Peter Halligan has been looking, he's a most experienced analyst, financial industry, extremely used to looking at statistics and translating them into a summary statement. And this is the summary statement. And I hope your leaders are sitting down, holding themselves, because what I'm going to tell you intuitively sounds ridiculous. That's why it's so incredibly important that I say this. These numbers are best estimates at this point in time using government data for the global consequences of the clot shot in terms of death and morbidity, otherwise known as serious adverse events such as heart attack, strokes, pulmonary emboli, etc. We've been focusing for good reason on North American statistics during the last 2.5 years, but this man has extrapolated that into the total effect, negative effect of the clot shot, and these are the numbers. Deaths, global deaths directly attributable to the vaccine, 20 million, 20 million deaths due to the clot shot, and 2 billion, big B, 2 billion serious adverse reactions of the type I described. Now, these numbers are beyond staggering. To contrast that with history, vaccines have typically been pulled from the market when the last one, the bird flu vaccine, was pulled with only 35 deaths. I hope people can appreciate the scale of what is going on here. An unimaginable carnage, which isn't over, because that number, first of all, is the current estimate. It does not include future deaths of a similar type, which will be cumulative on top of that. It does not include stillbirths. It does not include those avoidable deaths due to having had a one disease healthcare system for 2.5 years, with people not being treated or investigated for cancer or treated for cancer, for example. Those numbers are not included. The numbers from the lockdowns, the suicides, are not included. And also not included are the future deaths that we're anticipating from a rapid increase in the rate of cancer presentations and fatal infections because of immune suppression induced by the clot shot. Those factors are in addition to those jaw-dropping numbers that I just mentioned.